Shabbos Kodesh Parshas Vayigash, and this Tuesday we will commemorate the fast of the 10th of Beteves. What happened on the 10th of Beteves? This was the day that Nebuchadnezzar, the Babylonian, began his occupation of Yerushalayim. All the Jews had lived in the land of Israel for 850 years. The Beis Hamikdash in Jerusalem was built. It was built by Shlomo HaMelech. It was 410 years old on that first Asarah Beteves. Generations of Jews, hundreds of years, had never known or never considered living anywhere in the world except for in Israel. That was where we lived, and that was our home. We had been there since the time of Yehoshua. Jerusalem was a given until the Babylonians entered Yerushalayim, and that shook up our status for the first time in memorable history. The Medrash offers an analogy to the mood of the times. The Medrash says that the 12 families of Israel were divided at that time, and they were like two people sharing a new blanket during the bitter winter. It was so cold, and we had this blanket, but every one of the tribes kept pulling the blanket closer to them. We kept pulling the blanket and taking it towards ourselves and off the other. Finally, says the Medrash, the blanket ripped in half, or possibly in many pieces, and became a useless piece of material. It's a frightening Medrash, because Israel, to us, is a new blanket. It was given to us by Hashem. It was given to us against the bitter winter of Golus. This was the present, the protection that Hashem gave us to end a very, very difficult time in history. As we took shelter under this cozy, warm cover, problem is we all began to pull. One pulled one way, one pulled the other way. This blanket, my friends, can tear in half. So what should we do on the 10th of Beteves? Well, Israel's at war. We're standing at a very, very dangerous crossroads. We have lost too many of our brothers and sisters just this week. So what does God have planned for us? What can actually bring peace? What's important for us to understand is that in order for there to be peace with our enemies, there must first be peace with each other. This is true on a national level and even more on a spiritual level. During these trying times, difficult week it's been for all of us, let's all encourage peacefulness. Asarah Beteves is the time. We can attend shiurim that teach peace. We could give tzedakah to organizations that promote peace, and they speak words that bond Israel and families together. If there's someone who you particularly don't get along with, maybe this is the week to make a special effort to reconciliate. This is the week to not do anything divisive. This is the week to not hog the blanket. And may Hashem spread his holy and warm canopy. May he give us the warmth of that blanket. May Eretz Yisrael be safe. And may the Shekhinah rest on us and on all of Israel.